Did you
Yeah,
get it?
yeah, yeah. I got an idea that we can answer in simple terms as well.
Yes, that's right. Like see the thing is, try to keep it simple, but when you're using the simple vocabulary also, put it in such a way that it definitely, it's more like an icing on the cake, right?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
Welcome. Okay.
Ma'am, I've got a question on this. I've got a question on
You
this.
want to talk on this? Yes. Go ahead.
My question is it wise that I describe both the interior and the exterior of my house when answering this
Uh,
question?
See, you can describe both exterior and interior of your house, but not more than three sentences.
So it's clear, ma'am.
Okay? Yeah. Would you like to take a try? Would you like to take a shot on it? Would you like to give it a shot?
Jyoti, I have one more question related to this.
Yeah. Go ahead,
So
Sada.
for each question, whether for the part 2 and part 3, so we should answer in only 3 lines.
Not for part two. Part two
Okay.
is, see, part one and part three. You will be having 4 to 5 minutes only for the whole set of questions, where you may get 10 to 12 questions. Whereas in part two, it's more like a cue card, like it is, you will be given 1 minute to prepare, and it's like a long talk, okay, where you need to speak for nearly 1.5 minutes.
Okay. Okay. So that means except cue cards, when questions will be 101 questions. So
Yeah.
in 101 session, we can have 3 to 4 lines maximum.
Yeah, three, maximum three, not more than that.
Okay. 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 That's great. Great.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, can we appear more than one time in IELTS?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, you can
Okay.
appear. You can take up the exam more than once. Why are you asking me this question? Yeah. Why are you
Ma'am,
asking
that
me
was
this question?
mine.
Sorry?
That was in my mind, so I asked you.
No, that's okay. But well, what I would say is, prepare in such a way that in the first shot itself you clear the test. Okay, because the exams are quite expensive. So instead of just spending again and again on the same test, it's always better. Practice thoroughly and then go ahead and write your exam once you have the full confidence.
Ma'am, what is the fees of the IELTS? Can you tell me?
I mean, I don't know related to Pakistan. I'm sorry. Someone who's from Pakistan can tell you what is the fees related. I mean, what is the see now? IELTS can be taken. Are you planning to go and migrate, or are you going to? Are you planning to study?
Ma'am, I want to study and then go in foreign, like Europe side, in England, USA, in medical.
Okay. Now, which is the country you want to study, and what are you planning to study?
Ma'am, I want to study like USMLE in USA or pleb medical license in UK.
Oh, you're a doctor. You're doing your medicine.
Yes, miss, I want to do, but I'm not in university. I am a little bit small in a small class at college level.
Okay, you're still in your 12th grade. I mean, you're not in the university level yet.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, see, for you to write your plan and things like that, it would always be suggested that you finish your medicine in Pakistan, and for your masters when you're going, and like when you plan to do your masters in UK, then yes, along with your IELTS academic, you also need to write your PLAB exam. Now the PLAB exam would be in two parts, I guess. One in your country and one once you go to UK. I'm not very particular. I mean, I'm not very familiar with PLAB. I'm sorry. You ask me anything. Yeah, you ask me anything about IELTS or any English related tests, I can talk about that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. If I want any help, I will tell you.
Yeah, sure. You're most welcome.
Jyoti, I have one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
That is, yeah. And question is, once we are done with part 1 and 2, the in part 3 we will be having 101 question with the examiner, right? In that, if something like we get not confused, but we need to think about, can we take a second to write something, or it is just we can just
Not for the third round. The third round you want. See, if that is the case, like when you get confused and you don't know what to speak, so you can come out with a phrase like, let me think for a moment. It's a difficult question to answer, but don't give too much of dead air. Okay? So you should not pause too much.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Right, especially your third question. Okay, the third question is, the third discussion round is related to the Q card topic. Now, say for example, you get something about, okay, talk about an accommodation or something, about an accommodation. You want to, you want to live in future, so you should say blah blah blah. That is going to be your QCAT round. And related to accommodation in general would be your the third round. That's called as a discussion round.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
can I ask a question?
yeah. Go ahead, Majid.
And third part, if you don't have a clue about the topic that the trainer are going to discuss, so what are you going to do?
Sorry. Well,
In
if
the
you
third
don't
part, there will
have,
be a
okay.
discussion.
See, the thing is, if you are not familiar with the topic, that's okay. It's you can just cook up and talk. That's not a problem. The thing is, because they are just testing your language and not your general knowledge. Okay, so don't worry about whether you know about
What I'm
the
asking,
thing.
ma'am, excuse me,
Uh,
what I'm asking is, if you have no clue what the topic is about, so what will you going to do?
Sorry,
Will you say
you
that
have
part?
no clue. Okay, when you have no clue what question is asked about the topic, so you can say, "I'm not very familiar with this topic. However, let me try."
All right, so can you change the topic or something like that?
No, you cannot change the topic. You cannot ask them to change the topic. I'm sorry, because see, for each person, it again depends on the. Now the speaking examiners will be allotted depending on their free time. Okay, so based on that, now they may be having say 15 or 20 students for that particular day. So they will be having a set of questions which they need to ask. It's not that like you can choose or something like that. There's no choice there.
All right, so it's clear. And there's another thing, ma'am. Can I ask?
Sorry, can you be a little louder, Majid? I'm sorry, I'm not able to get
Yes.
what you're trying to
Yeah.
say.
Sure. I was just asking that I was just reading an article, and that article states that if the cue card has been given to you, they will provide you a minute, so you can write notes or create your own notes
Yeah,
for a minute,
yeah,
for a short minute. So
yeah,
like
yeah,
creating some points so that other you can describe it.
yeah. See, you can definitely brainstorm the ideas when it comes to QCAT. Usually, the QCAT
Yes.
question, yeah, go ahead, yes.
Yes, I was just talking about that brainstorming and that editing and that kind of things.
Yeah. So, like in that 1 minute, usually the cue card questions will be in such a way that they actually ask you about the WH questions. Now they will say, okay, say for example, let's take this.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
No, I'll just explain just a second.
Ma'am, I want to give a try.
Yeah, yeah, just a second. I'm coming. I'm just answering one by one. Definitely, I'll give it a try. This whole week, I'm going to discuss only speaking. Right. Okay. So, say this is a cue card round. Describe a house or an apartment that you would like to live in. So you should say now. Usually, the cue card will be WH words. What kind, where, who you want to live with, and explain why you would enjoy living in this place. So when you're brainstorming the ideas, you will actually, if it's a pen and paper test, or even if it's a computer based test also, you will be given a piece of paper. The examiner's voice will not be heard here in the Q card round. So they will just hand you the question on a piece of paper, and they will give you a pencil where you can just brainstorm. So when they say a house or an apartment you want to live in, so house, duplex. Then what kind of accommodation would it be? Large and spacious. Usually, like whenever you want to talk about the Q card round, it has to be more of using more of adjectives. Okay, who would you like to live with? My family. And why you would enjoy living in this place? Because I like to reside here, as it has a lot of memories, like something like that. You can just cook up the top. Right? Okay, got it, Majid. Any other questions?
Ma'am,
Anybody else?
ma'am, I
Yes,
have
yeah.
one question. How can I contact you later when I will complete my second year and then I want to clear the IELTS test? How can I contact you?
See, now again, see, it's after your 12th grade also you can write your IELTS. Now, if you need to write your IELTS after 12th grade, it again depends on whether you're going to pursue your university, that is your graduation, your undergraduation abroad, then you can write it after 12th grade. Because, like the validity of this, the score validity is only for 2 years.
No problem. And then later on, when we will apply for IELTS or write for IELTS, how can I contact you?
I think I'm not an examiner or something. See, you need to go through the British Council, or like I mean, to write. I can definitely help you with how to write and things like that. All that I can. You need to contact. See, the IELTS exam is conducted either by. Okay, it's conducted either by British Council or IDP in Pakistan, right? So you need to register online with these two, and I don't know what is the identification, because in India a passport is a must. So you need to have an identification to show, like when you're registering in the exam. That is very much very important. Well, anyone in Pakistan, can you throw some light on this? Because I'm sorry, I cannot talk about what is in the other country.
Yes, ma'am. It's mandatory. Passport is mandatory.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
passport is mandatory. So you need to have a passport. So without the passport, you cannot register. And when you go for the exam, like you should show your original passport. So first, if you're not applied for the passport, please apply for the passport. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions?
Hello,
Yes,
Jyothi.
ma'am.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah. Yes. Somebody was talking. Yeah.
hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, Jyothi. As I heard about, IELTS have two types: one for academic and one for general. Academic is compulsory for the education purpose, and other is compulsory for the work purpose. So I just want to continue my education to abroad. So is that possible? The general and academic
Want to go for or the paramedics, definitely you
So
need to write
actually,
academic.
my
So
field is
if you
related
want
to
to go
software
into it,
engineering. So I just want to go for doctorate program.
okay, if you want to go for a doctorate program, then I guess you may have to write academic.
Okay. So I have IELTS or TOEFL as before. So can you just guide me the one thing from where I can get the quick preparation for the exam and just clear in within 2 to 3 weeks?
I mean, 2 to 3 weeks, it would be a little difficult. May I know your name? I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Yeah, my name is Zishan.
Nishan.
Yeah,
Okay. Where are you from, Zishan?
I'm from Pakistan.
Okay. So here, because Zishan, I don't know what are the rules in Pakistan. So, for you to now, there are many things what you need to think of.
Okay.
Okay, what is which is the university you want to go and do your doctorate,
Okay.
and for that, like what is the which country, which university, and what is the IELTS requirement, what is the score requirement. All this is important.
Okay. So, is there any difference between if I apply for the Europe universities, USA, yeah, UK? So, is there any difference between those countries? The IELTS will be different for each country or the same?
See, I mean, the IELTS, the test would be the
Maybe you
same.
are talking about the bands. Some universities have the six, accepting the six bands and
Yes,
7 bands.
it depends on the university.
Exactly,
The
exactly.
bank depends
But the
on.
material will be same, and the exam will be same for all the universities as well. If I'm not wrong.
See, yes. See, usually good band score would be seven overall, and
Okay.
you at least need a minimum of six, because sometimes the visa may reject your visa because of the low band score.
Yeah, I got it. So can you just give me the path or something or anything you can share with me, links or the videos or anything
I'm sorry,
that
I
from where I
don't.
can get
Let me
quickly.
be very clear with you, Zishan. I'm the last person to go ahead with videos because I don't rely on videos and things like that. So definitely, I do go ahead with like I mean Google and things like that to refer. But I don't suggest any videos. Well, this is a platform to help you all for IELTS. Definitely, we are helping you.
Jyoti, I have something to add. You
Yeah.
know, to all who are confused about any question regarding IELTS or its process or its fee or its related material, you have a forum of WhatsApp message where you have joined this session. From there, if you drop your query, any one of us will support you and answer your queries to help you out. I hope that my answer will.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes, definitely, we will help you out. See,
Yeah. So for any question related to IELTS or anything, you can drop a message
not
because this
anything. I'm sorry, Sada, not anything.
no
It's
means
only
I
related to
no no no
English
means IELTS material.
understanding.
No, IELTS material and anything related to IELTS academic or IELTS.
Yes, yes,
That's only IELTS related to only IELTS.
yes,
Okay,
only
anything that is
related to
related to
IELTS.
IELTS, academic or be it general, whatever it is, if you drop a message into the group, you will definitely get your answer. Because here, Jyoti is doing a wonderful job, to make us practice about speaking. And I hope so that we should stick to the cause. If I'm sorry to say, but I think that will help all of us
Yeah,
more.
definitely. See, actually, like, I mean, I wanted to do, I wanted to take a topic and then also we just
Right,
deviate it. So the thing is, like, I can just spend 1 hour from Monday to Friday, 1 hour a day, not more than
right.
that, right? And of course, like, if you do have any queries, like, I mean, I'm one of the admins, so if you address me to my inbox, definitely. But if you people want, hi, how are you, what are you doing, can you talk to me, I'm the last person to answer also sort of crappy questions. I'm sorry to use that word crappy, because like, see, we are here to support you for IELTS, right? So definitely, I will support you all for your English learning. But if you want to, I want a speaking partner. Can you be my speaking partner? I'm sorry, I'm not the person for all such things, and I don't have the time for that, for it also.
Ma'am,
Yeah. Yes. Yes,
boarding
Majid.
for interruption. I just want to speak to Zishan.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
I was actually saying that I do have a drive which contain all the 13 or 15 books of Cambridge, I will send him in personal, and and there's a link which I will send him, and it will help your mock test. So whether you want, you can do this all.
Okay, well, see, what I would suggest is only Cambridge is not the don't depend only on Cambridge, because now the level of difficulty is increasing in listening and reading. The students are actually, they're seeing stars when it's coming to listening and reading.
Jyoti, how about Makar cue cards about speaking? Are they worth to practice with?
Yeah, see, this is a thing. See, I just put an example. So this is how your cue cards will be. Going to be. Yes, Sada, what's your next question?
Yeah, I was just asking about the Makar cue cards.
You want more cue
PDF.
cards, is it?
No. I don't want. I'm just taking your suggestion on that. How are they worth to practice with? I know that there are certain number like 92 or 93 cue cards, but apart from
Definitely.
those,
See,
mm-hmm.
speaking is something, like you always practice with
Yeah,
someone.
right.
Okay, it's not that only one. One best thing is for you all to improve the language is, one is, even sick, that's okay. Try to converse and communicate only in English. Let people talk anything. Now, this is going to be something which you require. See, the reason the developed countries, the native speaking countries such as UK, US, Canada, Australia is conducting IELTS is just for them to understand how well we as second language learners can communicate with them. Right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions?
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Most of the Pakistan Adults Academy, they are still recommended that you should study in Cambridge, Cambridge books.
Cambridge, yes, it has to be a referral. Now, when you look at my tests, like, see, whenever I have sent the mock test, I have actually compiled. It's not only from Cambridge, I have compiled from so many colleges. So it's not an easy thing. There is Collins. I would suggest you to go with Collins. Then, you also have New Prepare. That is actually the old IDP. Though that is really tough. New Prepare. Yeah. Yeah, new prepared. Then you have Pearson's test, Pearson's test, practice test class. Then you have McGraw-Hill. Then so I will actually send you from my. So what you could do is you could create a link or something. Javed, even if you want, you also can do it. You can create a link and then like you can share it with others. Right. Okay.